Hello, guys. Hope you're good. Today, we're going to talk about Chelsea versus Spurs match preview. So I hope you're all good. Before anything, just hit the like button, share the link to everyone. Make sure they subscribe to the channel. We need six more people to hit the 50 subscribers. I hope after the stream, we'll be getting a new subscriber. Today I'm with Nick Blue and Seiko. How do you feel, guys?
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, I'm okay here, Tobago. I mean, I'm waiting for the big game, and yeah, and nothing but a win will do. I don't accept draws. I don't accept nothing else because it's Tottenham Hotspur. We always beat them at the bridge, and it's not normal. It's tradition. We win. So if that's what it's going to be, a win. I don't expect nothing else, and Tuchel knows it. So yeah, not just
Uh-huh.
me. All Chelsea fans everywhere, they know. Everyone's expecting a Chelsea win, except the rivals and the media. They're all saying Tottenham are going to win, but they're going to be proved wrong because Chelsea will come out firing today. Yeah,
I feel the same way, eh? I feel exactly the same way. I feel like we're probably going to come out guns blazing. Hopefully it does come out that way. But perhaps maybe they're giving Spurs all this hype because of their previous performances. I mean, you are as good as your previous performance. So they played really well in the first game. This is only the second game of the season. And like Nick Blue said, we always win against them. So I'm a little bit confident about this one. I think it's going to be a great game for us anyway. But it will be no short of entertainment. Definitely, it should be an entertaining game because Spurs front three is very lethal right now. They're scoring a lot of goals, and they're looking for revenge. I mean, Spurs have lost to Thomas Tuchel seven consecutive times now, if I'm not mistaken. So they will definitely be looking for some revenge. So we'll see how that goes, man. It should be an entertaining game. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I agree. Every time we play against Spurs, we win for fun, and then like today, I want that commitment again to 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 win this game. Just forget about the Everton game and then move on to the Spurs game because like I can see now in the social media, Panthers everywhere. It's, they're saying Spurs is winning this game comfortably and stuff. Like they're writing us off, but again, they know that when it comes to Spurs, we beat them. So, but again, I want to check from your side, guys. Like Nick, what is your expectation for this game, and then what do you want to see? What is your score prediction and stuff?
yeah. First of all, like I said, I don't expect nothing but a win. It's not just me. There's going to be, 40,000 Chelsea fans today. Well, not minus 3,000 Tottenham fans who expect to win against Tottenham. And everywhere, every Chelsea fan won't take a draw or anything else. That's won't happen. So we're going to win this game. Everyone's saying Tottenham are good now. You know, who they beat? They beat Southampton. Was it 4-1 first game?
Yeah,
Southampton are struggling really hard already. But all right, they've got a few good players. Bersima, a couple of others. But Chelsea's Chelsea, and I'm sure Tuchel will have them ready. He knows how important this game is to the fans, and Aspie knows that. I'm glad he's Aspie's there. Mason Mount knows, Rhys James knows. So I expect these players, especially these three players, and whoever plays really, to come out, go from the start, and you will see the first 5 minutes. It will show if we're going to be on fire, which I'm sure we will. It's going to be. We're not going to let Tottenham breathe. That's the way we. That's what Chelsea's about. When when everyone's against us and they're saying we're going to lose, we're going to show them. We're going to show this stupid media what it's about. These silly journalists who talk rubbish, and this everyone. This is Chelsea. You know, no one's better than us. We're the two-time Champion League winners, World Cup winners, and we have to show it today. Just give me the performance we done at we played at Real Madrid in the second leg. We do that performance, and Tottenham haven't got a chance in hell. The score will be 2-0. It won't be 4-3-0. I think it'll be 2-0. First goal, first half will be. I see Sterling making his home debut goal. That'd be great for the fans and him. He will get the fans singing making his name. They've probably made his name already. He will get, really, his name will be sung out loud if he scores that first goal. And second half, I see Cucurella coming and scoring and making it 2-0. That's what I see. So, let's see what. Yeah.
Francisco, what about you?
Same with same with me. I think it's gonna be a win for us. I'm not particularly sure if it's going to be an easy one, but it surely will be a win. For me, it is at least. Um, and I'm hoping for a quick fire game. I'm hoping for quick passes. I'm hoping for progressive attacks against Tottenham. I don't want us to sit and play the defensive game and keep playing the ball back to the defenders every now and again. I hope to see Cucurella start. I After seeing Ben Chilwell last in the last game, I didn't really think that he was ready to start the game and play the full 90 minutes. But the way that Cucurella came in with that energy and that fire, I think he should be able to start. For me, that is. And with him on and James, if he can just maybe put in a really good performance today, I think we should win. I'm not entirely certain it's going to be an easy win, but I'm hopeful for a win. I'm definitely hopeful for a win.
Okay, thank you. SG, welcome to the channel. I hope you're good, man. Like, we've been talking about the Spurs game, and then what is your expectation for this game, and also what is your score prediction?
Hey yo, what up? Tabujo, Nick Blue, and Tejo. I just want to greet everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I hope everyone can hear me though, because today my connection is a little bit uh congested. Small babies over here, but
Yeah,
yeah.
no, we hear you loud and clear. Yeah, yeah, welcome, man. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. As for the lineup, I would like to actually see. I'm not sure if this is controversial, but I would like to see Reece James start at right at what you call right center back. Yeah, I would like to see Reece James start at right center back. He's physical. He's quick. I think defensively, we all know Reece James' qualities. And I'd like to see Aspie play as a right wing back. Uh, yes, I do acknowledge that Reece James has more ability. He can deliver more. He can attack more. But especially even the first game and a bit in last season, Reece James kind of I'm not sure if he knows when to bomb forward and when to attack. Sometimes when he's on the ball, you just get the feeling that he's lacking. He doesn't know what to do. He can get caught out. And I think when we play Tottenham, we need a person who's clever, you know what I mean? Who's got that intelligence. I'm not sure if I'm using the right term, but yeah, a person who knows exactly what to do. And SB he knows what to do. He definitely knows what to do. Yes, he's not as athletic as he once was, but this guy knows what to do. And if what's the guy's name? Koulibaly. If Koulibaly is not injured, he should definitely start. And if not, if he is injured, I'd like to see Ben Chilwell play at left centre back. I mean, this is a conversation we actually had with a Liverpool fan, because we were actually talking about that Ben Chilwell can actually, he does have the ability to play left centre back. I know this is kind of like controversial or something. Yes, he's a good cross of the ball, this, that, and the third. But these guys are physical and they can defend. And once you have a guy who's often defending higher up the pitch where it needs more awareness, what do you think he'll do in cases whereby he has to stay back and defend? I think he'll be brilliant, in my opinion. And for sure, I agree with Terho and I agree with Nick Blue about Cucurella. The guy should definitely start. If Koulibaly's fantastic, he should definitely play left wing back. Cucurella all the way, definitely. And as for the scoreline, um, yeah, guys, I think that Tottenham is gonna cook us. Facts. If they don't get rid of that mental block they have, that when they usually face us, they've got some sort of mental block. If that's gone, and if Conte then punched it out of them, yeah, maybe we'll win. Maybe 1-0, maybe 2-0, and hopefully Brozier starts. Amanda Brozier starts. Yeah, but if Tottenham is cooking the same way they're cooking all these other teams, definitely Tottenham will like beat us 3 goals at least. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I hope too. You saw my message. Like, just take over for now. I need to sort out something.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Cool, 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 cool.
All right, that's
Um,
fine, man. I didn't see
all
your
right,
message,
Sefo,
but that's okay.
what's your take, homie?
I think you're right, man. I have to agree with you, bro. I really think you're right. I mean, Tottenham is on fire, bro. Tottenham is absolutely on fire. And recently, in the last few games, we haven't had that good of a record at home. Although we have had a good record against London clubs, but I genuinely think that Tottenham is going to bring their A game today. I think they're angry. I think they're hungrier than we are, and I genuinely think that they have set up the squad much well, not set up the squad, but the morality of the team is a little bit better than ours is, at least at this moment. And when you really think about their performances recently, especially the last game, they were they were in sync. They played like they were looking for the first trophy in a very long time. And with knowing Antonio Conte at Chelsea and his mentality of winning and how resilient he really is in his coaching style, I think we should have a tough game today. I think it's gonna be a tough game, but I'm hoping for a win. We should get the 3 points. I mean, it's the second game of the season. We need to start picking up points as soon as possible, and today's game shouldn't be any different. We will. I'm confident that we might come out with a win, but it's going to be very close. It's going to be very close. One thing that I know about Tottenham that they lack at the moment, I would say, would be it would be their midfield. They don't have that strong of a midfield, and neither do we anyway. But we have a much better midfield than they do. So my take on it, hey man, if we can start Kukurela, Koulibaly, if he's fit, I would like him to start. I'm not sure if Thiago Silva will be able to start, but I'd like to see him too. I'm a bit iffy with Aspi a little bit. I mean, he does whenever he feels like it. He puts in a great performance, but it's not he's not always dependable. Um, but I think he's experienced enough. He's played a lot more. He's played a lot of London derbies in his time. He knows how to play. He knows his game. Nobody can tell Aspi how to play. He knows exactly how to play. He knows his game. So if he's available, he can start on right wing back. And I agree with you. Reece James is a lot more solid at the right centre back. He's not as effective in offense, but he is very solid. I mean, he's quick. He can. His defensive intelligence is amazing. I think the way that he times his tackles is brilliant. And I mean, to top it all off, he's also very physical. So he's not afraid of putting in a dirty tackle or two. He's not afraid of getting a yellow card here and there, and he's very strong. He's very strong. So I think, yeah, Reece James should, maybe if he does start at right centre back, I won't be mad. But even if it starts at right wing back, I still wouldn't be mad, because he can pull off that spectacular. He can go for. He can put in a very good cross. He can. He's very good offensively when he feels like it. He's not always on par, but I hope today is one of those days. And hopefully he plays, like, if he does go forward, if he does play right wing back, hopefully he plays in the right with Mason Mount. I think they have a great relationship on that right side there. And Mason, he can shoot from anywhere. He can probably, he's an amazing player. I don't have to talk much about Mason Mount. We all know the kind of potential this guy has. He wasn't as good in the last game, but I think if him and Reece James on the right side there, they would be a dope pair. And yeah, that's pretty much how I see the game going. I think it's going to be a tough one, but playing at Stamford Bridge is not easy. It's not an easy fit for anyone. It's just in the last few games, particularly from last season, in the Premier League, we haven't kept that many clean sheets in the last few games before the season ended, and we hadn't been putting in really good performances at home. So we should be very wary of that. Hopefully that wears off, but we'll see how that goes. As far as the squad readiness, I'm not sure if I would start Broja, but if he does start, it would be a revelation. I would be interested to see how it plays. But I don't think with the magnitude of the game, they would allow him to start. But I really want to see him in a blue shirt as well. Him and Connor. I'd love to see these boys on the pitch at Stamford Bridge and putting in a very good performance. That would definitely get the crowd riled up. But we'll see how it all goes. For me, it's not an easy win, but it is definitely a win. I would very much love a clean sheet. But yeah, I mean, we're a long way from that. Spurs' attack front three is absolutely lethal. Everywhere else, it's questionable, but their front three we can never question. And I think they're gonna bring the game to us. Nick, what do you think, man? I heard you said that it was probably gonna be an easy win for us, but with our conflicted views, have you changed your mind maybe, or are you still sticking to that?
No, first of all, I didn't say it'd be easy. It will be a hard game. It's always a hard game against Tottenham. Don't get me wrong. Especially now with Antonio Conte. I will never underestimate Conte. He should have been Chelsea's manager still right now, but the board didn't, agree with him. They froze him out, and that he went. And I didn't want to see that. That was disgraceful by our board that time, winning the FA Cup and then sacking him. That was bad. And I respect Antonio Conte. The same as Tuchel. But I'm saying we're going to win because this is a game Chelsea doesn't lose. We don't draw either. Not at Chelsea. This game, like I said, it's going to be hard, but I said it'd be 2-0. And I want to see, like you said, Reece James at the back, right back. But for me, he has to play on the right wing back. Let Aspie take control with a Silva in the middle and Koulibaly on the left and Cucurella on the left wing back. I want to see that. I think Reece James, all right, against Everton, he was very bad. He had 12 crosses, all went to waste. But that's not Reece James. He wasn't ready. He's not. He wasn't ready. But I know they've been training so hard this week for this game, and I'm sure he's going to be ready. And we're going to see. Like I said, and in the middle, I think we have no choice. It's going to be Jorginho and Kante. Kovacic is injured, and up front, I think he will start with Sterling, Havertz, and Mount. That's for sure. But I want to see. I'm sure I want to see if Havertz starts missing or Mount starts missing simple chances. I want to see Tuchel do like Josie does. Take them off. Don't leave it too late. Take them off. Bring on Broja. Bring on Conor Gallagher. That's what the fans will expect. You know, I'm very unlucky. I couldn't get a ticket. I was going to go today, but it was so in demand this game. They were asking. The last tickets were going for 600, 650, 800 pound just for a ticket, just for a 55 pound ticket. So I couldn't go today, but I'm hoping to go to the next home game against Leicester. Yeah, so I know what our crowd is like. When it comes to Tottenham, they're going to be up for it. It's up to the players now. It's up to Mason Mount, Rich James, our home ground. Aspie knows about this game. He knows everything about Tottenham or any other team, and I expect Aspie to have a great game. I said Cucurella will score, but Aspie can always score. He can get in that box and do something. But I'm sticking with Cucurella and Raheem Sterling for the goals. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It's going to be a hard game. It's going to be a hard game. But we are Chelsea Football Club. And, like I said before, we don't lose this game. I don't expect nothing but a win. Nothing but a win. I can't. I don't want to say if I'm wrong, this and that, because I don't expect that. This is a win-win game for Chelsea. Doesn't matter what players they have, what great manager they have. Thomas Tuchel outsmarted Conte uh, 3 times last season. He can do it again. So expect a win, lads. Nothing else. Yeah, that's me for now.
Zero, go on.
No, I was gonna say to
Take
Nick
over,
that
take over.
I, I definitely think it will be a tough game. I mean, it's a bummer that you won't be able to attend today. I'm sure the crowd will be absolutely insane. But yeah, today's game should be a win. I cannot accept the draw. I cannot accept the loss. Like I said, it's the second game of the season. We gotta put our foot down. We need to be competitive in every single game, and today is no exception. So I think with Tottenham being in such great form, we gotta bring our A game. We cannot miss our opportunities. We cannot do what
Yeah,
we did last season.
we're gonna put Tottenham in their place where they belong. You know, they
Yeah.
belong. They don't belong up there with us. They belong down there. They can finish fourth probably. Like I said, I expect them to finish fourth this year and
Mm.
get the Champions League. But nothing more than that. That's Tottenham, and they're not winning any trophies. So forget that. They don't win trophies at that cup. Yeah,
But see, Antonio Conte might turn that around. I mean, this man came to Chelsea and he did what he did, and I consider him one of the greats, honestly, because what he did at Chelsea was just beautiful to watch. It was almost perfect in his first season, and then we let him go. The way that we did, it wasn't fair to him. It just didn't go right. But still, I think he might be looking for one or two trophies, man. He might just want to go for an FA Cup or the Carabao Cup and ensure that they do win something, at least just so they can give the boys a little bit of a lift. You know how Antonio Conte is. If he doesn't win games, he gets frustrated and he just does what he wants to do. So yeah, we have to put them in their place today. I mean, this is a London derby after all. You know what I mean? This is one of the big games in London. This is a Super Sunday type game, and and we have to win it. We have to put in a good performance. I hope it's a dominant performance as well. I want to see a dominant display today. I don't want to see any of those dilly dallying, giving possession away, and not playing clinically, not being the Chelsea that we know ourselves to be. We should play like we did last in the beginning of last season. We were on fire when everybody was fit. Before the Lukaku saga, before the whole sanctioning saga, before all that stuff happened, before all of that, we looked solid. We looked good. We looked like the Chelsea that we should be. And I think we can get back to those places again. I think we can get back to that mentality. I think because we like Nick Blue said, we are Chelsea, and that's exactly what we need to embody ourselves in, and how we need to go about today's game. It can like we can't take any exceptions. Today has to be a win, definitely. For me, it should be a win. No if buts or maybes. And yeah, I may be a little bit wary of the front three of Tottenham, but everywhere else on the pitch is just us. And I think if we can take control of the game and be as clinical as we know ourselves to be, just everything should gel well. Mount and Havertz and James, it lies deeply on their performance today, and Sterling as well. But I think it's just gonna be the normal story. He's gonna bring his A game definitely. But yeah, we it's gonna be an interesting game. I think it's gonna be a nice game, but I want us to win. Straight win. Clean sheet if possible, but a straight win for me. Double, you back? You good?
Yes, I'm back
All right,
again. Like I've been listening to you guys. All I need for us this game is just to be clinical and no more missing sitters because you are tired of that. Because in football, if you miss your chances, the other team will hurt you. So we need to be clinical. That's why this game, I want Kai Havertz to start. And then if it's not good enough, we need to bring Brocha just to enjoy this London derby and to give us something different. Because like yes, Kai Havertz is a generational talent, is a good player, but sometimes he can disappoint you. So hopefully this game he'll play on it. He will give us his A game, excellent, as always. So we'll wait and see. And then when it comes to Cocorella, I want to see Cocorella start because that 10 minutes he gave us against Everton, we need that energy throughout the 90 minutes. And then I saw just little bit of combination between him and Raheem Sterling. So we need that. We need to build chemistry. We need to build combinations. Also, we need guys who take long ranges. We need to shoot more. We need. I hate always when you're building a gameplay. Sometimes the tempo is slow and stuff. We need just to take our chances and score beautiful goal. And Man can do that. Kante can do that. Jorginho sometimes, yeah, a little bit. But again, we'll wait and see.
yeah,
Another, I just want to add. I just want to add. Don't forget. If when's the last time Harry Kane had a good game against Chelsea? I don't think anyone can remember. I don't think he's ever had a good game. I think once when they drawed with us, but usually we mark him out the game. Aspie, Thiago, Koulibaly, they're going to make sure he doesn't get a touch. They know, Tuchel knows all about Harry Kane and the rest of them. Even Son, again, he's a dangerous player for me. The most dangerous player is Son, not Kane. But if we mark him out the game, they won't do nothing up front. We mustn't let them, have a chance. And with the players we have, Thiago, Koulibaly, Aspie, you know, Kanti, even Jorginho, if they're on fire, like Tobago said, if they have to be on the A game. If they are, Tottenham have no chance in hell to beat us. That's what I want to say.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
facts, man. Oh, no, no. Oh, Tefo, you can go ahead, man.
nah, man. Go on, go on. Don't worry about that.
Hey,
Go on.
the only thing I wanted to say is that in terms of midfield, like for us to proper really catch Tottenham lacking, the proper midfield that I would like to see is basically Kante, Gallagher, and Mount. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Those little Bugs Bunny Duracell boys are gonna run the midfield straight up, control it up and down. I'm telling you guys, like, if we get these three to start in midfield and we play a 3-5-2 formation, either, I don't, oh, what's that kid's name again? Kai Havertz? Man, he's been looking a little, off, you know what I mean? For a while now. I would definitely want Brozier and Sterling up top, to try and recreate that Giroud and Hazard type of situation, one physical guy and one guy who's very, very fast. And then you're gonna get, because I think in a 3-5-2, the advantage is that you've got an extra man in midfield. So it doesn't put that much pressure on your wing backs, you know what I mean? Because in a 3-4-3, yeah, it's attacking, yes, it's what, but hey, yo, look at it. We've got scrap wingers, guys. Our wingers are scrappity, scrap wingers. Not me, man. Our wingers ain't worth that much. How many I mean, I've been recycling the statement, but how many times have you seen our wingers bomb up forward in the enemy third and then just do nothing? They don't have a plan. They don't have a clue. I don't know if they need better coaching or more coaching stuff. I'm not sure, but this stuff is really bad because it shows that from defense and midfield, the only part that we're lacking is in the attack. Yeah, because we do get to the enemy third. In fact, in our last game, we had more possession in the final third than I think anywhere else in the pitch for some time. You see, that means we are playing good. Literally, we are playing good. But if I don't think it's logical, guys, for us to have a two-man midfield and we have wingers who are redundant, who are not creative, and still being having more our most creative guys being our fullbacks. Like that doesn't make sense. Like why should we stack up these wingers and fullbacks together? Best that the fullbacks do their job. They'll be supported by a midfielder. You know what I mean? I mean, look at it. If you have Gallagher on the left, he can cover for Cucurella or Ben Chilwell. I know Chilwell probably won't start, but that would be a good solution. If you've got Reece James bombing up forward and you've got Mount covering up for him, and who says that in a 3-5-2 Mount can not still come up for a goal? I mean, that's perfect. Even if you put him on the left or on the right, wherever you want to play him, both Gallagher and Mount will have goal scoring opportunities because the wingers will be so wide up, and yet we're gonna have a fast playing Kante intercepting and destroying. Seriously, guys. Because the other advantage of having Kante, Gallagher, and Mount is that the pressure is not solely on Kante. I heard this Mount speaking the other day. I was like, "Hey, yo, man, when Kante and Golo Kante is in the midfield, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry because this guy's gonna get you covered." And yeah, that is true. But if we're playing as a team, in a team sense, that is the wrong mentality because you're like, oh no, Kante was gonna cover me. Oh no, Kante's gonna get to it, and you're not doing your bit. You feel me? You're not doing your bit to help out the team because they're like, no, this guy's got extraordinary ability. He's got six lungs. What? This, that, and the third. I feel that that's a wrong mentality. I think that Chelsea are a brilliant team of individuals. You know what I mean? And that's the exact same thing. What's his name? Conte said. Because if you look at it technically, I think our players are much better than theirs. You've seen it in countless games, guys. A
Mm.
Chelsea player surrounded by two or three players, and he's beating them. He's passing it out. He's getting the ball forward, and we will be spaced so wide because definitely that shows you that technically we're brilliant. Much like the England squad, the England women's squad, that squad is absolutely fantastic. The women's squad is technically superior. You know what I mean? Um, they can beat their man like almost like seven out of seven players out of 11, like who can actually dribble, take on two or three players. That's insane. And I think that Chelsea has that quality, right? Don't get me wrong, they do have that quality. But the fact that we play a type of football whereby we're relying on technical ability, we will always lose out to a team who plays like a team. Because that's how Chelsea gets beaten by these small teams. They huddle together, they cover for one another, they do the needful. You know what I mean, guys? We are not a proper team in the sense that, yes, we've got individuals who make any team great, but we don't play in that team sense. You know what I mean? Um, Nick Blue, Tshego, I'm not sure if you'd like to comment on what I just said, but yeah, you guys can go ahead.
I think yeah, you our team is has a lot more. We have better players. Like to put it plainly, we have better players, and we should be able to prove that to anybody that we have a better squad, we have a better team. We all that we need to do is just be better technically. All that we need to do is just be more clinical. It's just make the quick passes. It's just progress forward a lot more, a lot better than we did in the last game. And what I didn't see in the last game was that desire to score 3, 4, 5 goals in a game. I didn't see us creating that many chances. However, what I did see that was positive, and I thought it was positive for most of the game, was how quickly we pressured Everton from not having the ball for too long. We were right on the money. Anybody holds the ball and there's someone, literally someone a second or less than a second later, there's someone defending right on their backs, and we put in that much pressure to keep them from having the ball for too long. And I think if we keep Tottenham in that space as well, we should be successful because we have a better midfield, we have a better squad, right? So we have a 5-3-2 would definitely work. I agree with you on that one. I think if we have three midfielders, because they would most likely play a 3-4-3, and we should, if we have if we have control or complete control over the game in midfield, we should be able to create a hell of a lot more chances. And and obviously that just to show that desire, man. I mean, if we have a player like Cucurella going forward all the time and Reece James putting in those crosses and being absolutely lethal, all that we need is that control in midfield against this team. And once we get that control in midfield, once we create those chances from midfield going forward, and even on the wings, I think it should be a great game. And yeah, maybe we should start Broja, but I'm a little bit iffy about him. Um, but we'll see how that goes. I mean, Kai Havertz hasn't looked himself, but I think he's favorable. Tuchel might just start Havertz because of I guess maybe of the fact that he's been playing for us for some time now, and that he's got some trust on with Havertz, and he believes that he can get more out of him. I think he can do that too, but he just hasn't been himself lately. So it's I think today's game will be challenging, but the only way we can do that is if, one, we pressure them on the off when we are off the ball, we pressure them constantly, and two, we create more chances from midfield and from the wings going into the boxes to create those chances. If we can create as many chances as five in the first 10 minutes, then I know we're in business, because I didn't see that against Everton. But I don't know, what do you guys think? I think we're 40 minutes in. I'm not sure if you guys would like to put in your closing statements, but that was it for me. It's not an easy win, but a sure win for us, because, like, again, I mean, Nick Blue said it better than I could. We need to put the stop to all this nonsense and all this disrespect. We gotta put a stop to it, and I think we will be able to do that with an actual win. and a clean sheet. But that's from me. What about you guys? Closing statements.
I have a better solution. If, for example, Kante and Jorginho are not working, we should just introduce Kana Galaga just to give us energy in the midfielder. Also, having an expression that we need to play more forward passes a lot so that we can find our attackers uh, quickly. That's the issue we've been having. Sterling can make good runs, Havertz can make good runs, but again, they're not being found by our attackers. We'll keep on delaying the passes or pass the sideways. That's why sometimes maybe Tuchel need to bring his own midfielders, but again, it won't be easy. We just need to build from our back. Just for example, like Cucurella uh, and Koulibaly, we want Fafana now. Maybe after getting Fafana, maybe we're going to get another attacking midfield and stuff. So that's the issue we've been having. Like someone who plays those killer passes. Kevin De Bruyne, like Fabregas, like to find our attackers. It's sometimes annoying. And if you can keep on doing that, and I think Jorginho have the same abilities, but again, sometimes he rather plays a safe pass than a forward pass. So that's the issue we're having in our midfield. That we need to fix that. And then yeah, me for example, if you can change our midfielder for today's game, maybe Conor Gallagher and Jorginho or Kante, that will do also. Give us another option in the midfield, a different gravy, so that we can be more attacking wise. And then in the second half, we can just change that Conor Gallagher and put someone else to be more careful. What is your thought, guys? Nick?
Yeah, I'm just here. But one second. I was just having some toast. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll take your points, all of you, what you said. Yeah, and for me, it's the way we come out. Like I said before, if we come out, you can tell how the game's going to go. But if we come out firing, going for every ball, don't let Tottenham settle down, making sure, like if you watched Brentford against United, play like Brentford. Three players that didn't leave United to breathe. If you saw that first half, I mean the whole game, you know, Tin Hart thought we have better players. I'm going to play all the best technical players, which he did. But he got it wrong because every header Brentford won. United, Maguire, captain, what a load of rubbish that guy is. I don't know why he plays for England. He's the worst player in English football for me, anyway. We have to do like Brentford did. Don't let them have a chance to settle on the ball. Then they have no chance. You know, and that's how I see the game going. I think Chelsea are going to be up for it, really up for it. And when Chelsea's up for it, no one can beat us on this planet, let alone Tottenham. So yeah, I expect to win. Nothing but a win, like I said. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Yeah,
I like it when you say let alone Tottenham. Yeah,
but
there
it's
you're right.
true. It's true. Yeah, yeah. What was it? True. T. It's true what I'm saying because I've been throughout the years, not just now. In the for all the years I've been watching Chelsea, the only time we had problems when we were struggling in the first division and second division, and when we played Tottenham, I remember how many times we lost to them.
Oh, looks like he got disconnected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes, we lost Nick. But again, Tusky, I'll give you a chance. We need to wrap it up so that we can do another thing, so that we will be ready for later on game. So So, what is your final thoughts about what we've been talking about?
Definitely. I agree with you guys on so many levels. Yes, the history of Chelsea will definitely help us in this game, and also you have to look at the history of Tottenham. The history of Tottenham that they cannot sustain success for a long time, whether they've been in good form for a long time. This doesn't matter. Their history always tells us that they will bottle it when they need it the most. They bottled it when we won the league for Leicester. They bottled it when they were in the Champions League. Was it semi-final or final? I'm not sure, but they did bottle it there, and they bottled it again against Juventus. I think that was in the Champions League as well. After it looked promising, so looking at the history, yeah, it's in our favor, but these may be new times and the ball is always round, it doesn't take sides. And one thing I just want to add, um there's no point in us playing a 3-4-3. We're putting pressure on our center backs to step in more and win the ball because two midfielders cannot cover the same space as three midfielders would. um there's no point again in playing a 3-4-3 when our wingers are redundant and the most creative players our fullbacks. uh that's just me, man. 3-5-2 is the formation of the future. It can be defensive and it can be absolutely attacking because you're going to have Gallagher and Mount bombing through the middle as aides, doing the absolute worst to these teams, and they're energetic. So you can see they can track back. Mount can track back. Gallagher can track back. These are Duracell bunnies we're talking about over here. So definitely 3-5-2 formation would be the formation for Tuchel. And the reason why I would like Brozier to start is because Brozier basically who he even in a counter-attack situation, this guy can run in and behind. He can hold up the ball. He can run in and behind. Fantastic. Sterling pace. We all know Sterling's pace. He doesn't have to play in the middle. He can go out wide and receive the ball, and Cucurella can come in because Cucurella is just that intelligent. I mean, this is the formation of the future. I mean, when I see Tuchel and what we're lacking, a 3-5-2 will solve everything. And I'll definitely pick Kante over Jorginho any day in such a game because I think we're going to need a whole lot of attacking and pressing, defending and tackling. And it's a bit harsh what I'm saying, but yes, Jorginho does get the tackles. Uh, yeah, fantastic. But for this game particularly, Kante, Gallagher, Mount in that midfield, running it, is the only way. It's the only way to go for me. It's the only way to go for me. And basically, why not start them in front of the home crowd? These are London boys. These are London kids. They want to win something important for us, and this will definitely put every rumor to rest that they want to leave. They're looking at other opportunities. Get them in front of their own crowd, doing the absolute worst to an opponent that we have a good history against. And yeah, that's my final statement.
Okay, thanks, man. Nick, what is your final thoughts about
Yeah.
what we've been talking about
Sorry, yeah, I
today?
was saying that I was talking before, but I had a phone call. Yeah, like I said before, it's the way we come out. We come out like Chelsea. We know they haven't got a chance in hell. Like I said, we got better players than them all over the pitch. They might have Harry Kane and Son, but our players are better. Or if you put the two teams on paper, we have the best players. All they need to do is show what they're made of, like they did in Real Madrid. Just show that passion, the fight, which we should have in London Derby. So I can't forget the Arsenal game last season. That was unbelievable. No fight, no spirit, no nothing, and we go and lose to Arsenal that way. That was disgusting. It's not just the players; it's the manager. The manager's job is to get them going. If they're not doing it, drop them. Don't wait too long. if Mount, Havertz, or anyone else is not playing, don't leave it too late. Take him off and bring the others on, because we have Gallagher, Broja, Ruben. They'll be on the bench, and they're good players. So they want to fight. They want to fight for that place. So I don't want to see Tuchel hesitate and keep keep going with Havertz if he's not scoring, if he's missing silly chances, or anyone else. If Mount is not on it, which I don't think, I think he will be on it today. I just have that feeling. Mason Mount and Rhys James have to get the team going, and Aspie. If they do that, then we're winning. And like I said, I don't expect nothing else but a win. Be a hard game, but we're gonna win. Yeah, that's what. I think I said everything. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. Tico, what is your final thought?
Win. Win for us. Win for us is my final thoughts. And hopefully when we have another stream, I will not be biting my words, but it's a win, man. We're playing against Spurs. It's a London derby. We always take these seriously. We have the best record in London. For me, it's a no-brainer. We gotta win this one, and they need to bring their A game to this one. They gotta be on point from the get. They gotta be on point. We gotta play them like we played against Juve, in the Champions League last season. We gotta play them how we play when we are at our absolute best. And I think this game is one of those games to show that off. It's a London derby. There is absolutely no exceptions. We gotta win. That's my final 2 cents. Uh, yeah, that's it for me, man. We can wrap up, guys. I hope you enjoy your afternoon. It's been a great stream. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Tico, Nick Blue, G. Hope to see you soon, guys. Cheers.